Hi. All right. So you've all been here. You're driving your car, you're heading to a foreign country, you cross the border, and instantly you know the law. But where are the signs for your human rights? I'm here to start a movement to turn human rights into pictures. In the last year alone, the military have been abusing our human rights. They've been attacking us in our planes, in our hospitals, and in our streets. And frankly, it makes me very mad, and it makes me upset, and it makes me ask the question, how is it possible that the military are targeting civilians? There must be law against this. There is. The Geneva Conventions is a body of humanitarian law that protects the armed forces who are wounded, prisoners of war, and importantly, civilians like you and I. It's signed by more than 190 nations around the world, yours and mine, and every nation that is signed is required to educate their population in the content of the Geneva Conventions. But can I ask you to raise your hand? Who here has been educated in the content of the Geneva Conventions? Great. 20 out of 500? Right, so they look like this. There's more than 300 articles of text, and if they're not written in your language, you won't understand them. If you can't read, you won't understand them. So what if we took every single article of the Geneva Conventions and turned it into a picture, like this? It'd be easy to understand, it'd be easy to share, and easy to remember. We create one global visual language for human rights. So how could we use it? What could be the impact? Well, first of all, in countries where people know that it's their right to photograph this, that there's been a change in recent years. Beyond that, we can share not only the abuse in the media, we can share the actual law. We can provide a foundational tool for NGOs and individuals to report on what abuse is occurring. We can teach children from a very young age. And remember that some of the children today will join the military of the future. We can protest. And when we protest, we can stand up and say not only what we believe, we can say the law backed by 190 nations and the law number written on top. We can ensure we remove plausible deniability in a courtroom. Who can say believably, I don't understand the law when a 6-year-old can understand it? So, how do we get started? All right, so we've already held a workshop with 40 volunteers to translate the laws of the Geneva Convention into concepts. We're launching a crowdfunding campaign, and I'll be speaking at the 6th International Conference on Human Rights Education to promote the project and also to learn how to bring it into education. Then we launch, when we're funded, to the world with a set of free resources for people to use, and we've already planned our workshop for the next body of law. There's a new movement for human rights, law in pictures. Join us. Thank you.
Thanks very much.